And we're on to the final part of this whole fucking shenanigans. This is the last one mainly because I just don't. All of what I have left fights is just thrown into this episode. And then hilariously enough, guess who's back? Haha. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, it's just like the reason why it's 40 minutes is just because all the fucking fights piled into this one. Mainly because I was trying to keep it as low as I fucking could, but I have to clean out this whole fucking set for the time being because guess what just got fucking announced? Another fucking Lawbreakers open beta. I'm like, I gotta play it now. I'll talk about all the shit in Lawbreakers when we get there, so. For now, let us enjoy this man's rematch because he fucking wanted it. No, I just love it. This man was mad enough to just seek me out again and just be like, no, fuck you, you aren't a good Claudio player, I am. I'm just like, okay, let's go on, bitch. I feel like I actually drove the point well enough, to a certain extent. I don't remember if this, like, if these two sets ended up being, like, 2-2. But it's like, I don't know if he got pissed off, I don't know whether or not, like, what happened was... Yeah, and then he called me with, like, 2 others, I'm like, oh, you dainty motherfucker. I'm like, okay. Oh, I fucking still failed that, because he did something wrong. Because the only way you're actually supposed to get anything off that is the back knee, but I think you have to do one in order for it to effectively do anything. I mean, like, he was kicking my ass this match. Unfortunately, I couldn't do much because it was the wall. But I got... I'm trying to, like, remember how this fight went for me because it went bad. Also, he did my favorite thing when you get that grab, is you just lay down next to the guy. Love doing that. It's like my favorite grab, just to just lay down next to him, just be like, "What's up? How you doing, cutie?" Yeah, he fucking drove his point on me a couple of times, but that was my favorite, was getting that back throw. I don't remember how this... I don't remember this set ended up in, like, another tie. All I know is that it sucked, because, like, he fucking kicked my ass, like, the first time. But I don't remember if the set ended up the same way again, too, where it was, like, the second one just, like, dominated me. Or if I had, like, the fucking, like, the domination come back to him. Because it's... hard to tell sometimes. You're hearing the birds. It's that time in the mirror, and that time in the morning. But yeah, like, this episode alone, like, there are a lot of things that, like, were pretty damn good, and then, like, that's not good. I can't remember if, like, this, because I know it wasn't him alone, because, like, I know that he wanted the run back. But I was also on my off time, let's go with, when I was dealing with another fucking Steve player. I was actually trying to learn footsies. They'll be in the next fucking more episodes. Ugh. That sucked too. I remember if I caught him with... Nope, never mind. Round 2. Fight. All I know is that, like, a lot of shit too. Like, I should have blocked because that wasn't a true block string. And then I just get blocked. I love that he just, like, didn't do much for that, and then I somehow just inched away from getting that fucking block. And then I was like, I had the opportunity to do something there, and couldn't do it. Plus also too, like, I don't remember, and then, like, he called me the forward 3-4, I'm like, you slick son of a bitch. You have to press 1-2 in order to break it. You can't press 1 or 2, you have to... But it's like, I like how he was trying to prove this point, more or less, but if I feel like now, if I went back to go fight him, I may learn something new. Also, I did, like, the worst fucking punish to that. I had the opportunity to fucking hot kick him, didn't do it. Also, that was really fucking cool. That also sucked. Because I think that's the only one move that doesn't have, yeah, and then I just do something stupid. Yeah, so it ended up being like 3-1 where he just took those both away from me, but it's like, I learned something from this match, but you know, enough. There's some things you gotta learn. Him definitely is one of them. It's just like, oh, man. He wanted that run back pretty badly. Like, he wanted to drive in the point that he was the better Claudia. It's just like, dude, come on. Some people just gotta learn it. If I remember the name, I'll be back. I know, it's freaking the window's wide fucking open because it's like fucking melting here. But it's also weird too because today is supposed to rain. It's like fucking 68 degrees. I believe. Never mind, 70 with cloudy. 71 degrees, which also fucking sucks too. I think this may have been the match I may have like really fucking goofed on too, because if there's ever like one thing that also sucks about some of these fights, it's like he was. I'm gonna be quite honest. I think Eris was right about the fucking, you know, costumes being distracting sometimes, but like I don't really fucking know. All I know is that if I were to actually play Lily competitively, it's gonna suck not being able to take the Tekken 5-1. Also, that move up forward 4. I don't remember. Like her own version of like a fucking kick. That move, yeah, that move right there. That is a fucking. That was Steve from Max's group of Posse, the Yo Video Games crew. He mentioned that kick being like safe on block and like being like really fucking good, because it's like that was what all like the fucking Tekken 6 players used to always spam, and he's right. Like that move is really fucking good because it's safe on block, and sometimes you don't understand that. Sometimes that second kick comes out, and I should also fucking learn like a lot of things. Like I don't play much of Elisa, which is, you know, makes sense. Also, like that's another thing too. Is like I was like conditioning myself to doing is fucking doing grabs. Also, that fist was tight. Just getting someone in the air with fucking burning knuckle. And like another thing too that like also sucks about that fucking kick too is like how much like that was 3 moves alone right there. That was 3 moves. Also, I hate that move too. The fucking I don't know what the hell to call that. I think the best way I can call it anything is just like fucking missile punch? I don't know. It's up to that, but like that move sucked. That one time got me killed. And then this I accidentally made a mistake on because that actually is safe. And then yeah, and then just like I just got low bombed because it's like that's one of the funny things too is like it also doesn't make sense for other Elisa players that I've dealt with. Like this guy is an asshole because he didn't give me the run back. Oh no, wait, no, he didn't. Never mind. It was the other dude that did. Never mind. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, like it's one of the funny things too is like they mention Elisa being. Shit. Because I mentioned it a couple episodes ago about the Elisa player where it was just like, yeah, it's like some of her moves, like, you have to, like, make sacrifices to do. I was like, that, anyway. You did it 3 times, I thought the fucking hop kick was gonna work on that one when I got caught right. But, like, look at that. That move actually gives you a free combo. And it's a really, you know, safe-ish move. Also, a lot of people are starting to get smarter about fucking, you know, just sidestepping that move. Like, they fucking know. They've been doing their lab work. They've been doing the homework, motherfucker. Like, shit. So I have to, like, be better about that one. If I can ever catch them actually doing it, I have to start doing forward 3, because that actually catches people on, sidestep. I also have to, like, find better moves to do as well. And I was also like trying to fish the fucking slide kick into doing hop kick, just being like, yeah, I can do that, you know, shit like that, you know. Not being more or less smart. Also, that move sucks. I don't know what it is. I don't know the buttons behind it, but that fucking move is just like, ugh. Also, I die here. Oh no! I low profile that somehow. That's right. I forgot. One of the moves. I don't know if it was a side step. I don't know if I did back forward, down back 3, but I low profile that fucking thing, which doesn't make any sense because I believe it is a mid. Because I believe you can't duck it. I think, I don't remember. It's something, I have to go look it up, but it's like... But it's just like, being able to do that and then like get a, you know, a win off that is just like, Even though I just keep getting fucking low to death because it's like, I don't know what to do. It's just, I'm so troubled by this fight sometimes. Can't just say hop kick it because like that's gonna get punished. Hands down, it's gonna get fucking punished. Also, I love that. That's a funny thing. If you just catch someone, you know, at the wall with that, you can just do fucking 2 forward kicks. And I think it's funny. This fails? Yeah, this fails, but... And I'm like, I feel for that guy, because that's disheartening. If I was higher on the wall, that would have worked. That definitely would have worked. Yeah, that move right there, like, he kept fucking spamming it. Like, that would have worked if I didn't fucking didn't do just 1-2 like that. But this felt good that I got the salty 1-1. I'm like, this guy's ass. I did. And I felt proud because, like, those, like, end matches of what I won were just, like, beautiful. Beautiful. Like, one, duck the fucking low on that one. Second, duck the other fucking... And this is like... God damn. Shit. I feel good. Except in this episode, I will ruin that. Oh yeah, he gets the run back. He wanted the run back. He was just like, no, I'm gonna kick this dude's ass. I know I can. Except it had to be on the Forgotten Realm, which is like, oh god, this is gonna...
Round 1.
I kinda didn't let the intros rock, and I'm just like, yeah, this dude just wants to kick my ass. That's all I know what he wants. There's no fucking lie. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm just gonna be glad when I can start actually putting more work in my tech. Also, the thing that sucked there. That was a backdoor opportunity, and I just didn't take it. I also love actually going up in their faces and just like grabbing them. Fun thing to do, to be honest. I don't know why. I didn't like it. Like, yeah, and then it's like, that was suck. That was shitty too. So, I don't know why he didn't take that. That was, I think, a clean opportunity to do his combo. I don't know if he didn't think it was going to work, if there was like something else entirely, but that is just what happened. Also, another a move I never really get to use. I think it's down. No, down back. Shit, how was that move? Could be back 2-2. I don't remember. All I know is like that's a move I really get to not use a lot on Starburst. It's, I can't say it's bad, but there's not like a few opportunities you get to really use that move on, and you're better off just using forward 1-2. Also, I'd like to fucking point out we didn't break the ground at all that whole fight. We were still on the 3rd floor. That's a first. And it's a glorious first, I feel. Yeah. Ooh, and this man was in danger of being deranked. It's like, it's weird too, like, we have full matches. We have had 3 matches. And some of the shit I feel like he should have been blocking. Like, granted, I haven't blocked a lot of the other stuff as well from the other Claudio player, but like there are times when I think I know that these people would be blocking this move. It just sucks like you're fucking caught out like that, especially when I've been like grabbing and then getting just like beat out like that. But it's like I did it too, so... But, like, I wasn't playing the game right at this moment. Like, this rematch kind of, like, threw me off my game just a little bit. Because, like, I wasn't doing the things I should have been doing, and... just all kinds of bad. And then, that was my favorite. The fact that I got a screw off that hit alone. On, like, that fucking trait, and then I try to do it again, and I'm like, oh, that got fucking absorbed. You fucking gotta be kidding me. Yeah, and then that move happened, I'm like, I don't know how unsafe that move is when blocking. I have to go look it up. I'll probably be discerning information from a lot of these episodes, mainly because it's a lot easier for me to fucking edit them. I mean, it's like, there's another 5 episodes that I did do, but it's like, I'll just be fucking glad when I just, like, get these done, because I have, like, not much time. I know I'm not going to be playing a lot of the other one. That was a fucking Whopper, I didn't want to get the chance. That fight sucked, because it was just like, I got 3-0'd when I really should not have, because I thought, oh, I should be able to apply fucking knowledge. No, I got bodied by that fucking move. And it's just like, fuck. Because I don't know what the hell its numbers are on block. Probably is, like, -5, I'd say. My guess. $20 says if I armored it, that would not have gotten me anywhere. But that's my guess. That's anything else. So, it's like, I also don't have, like, one of those things where it's like, oh, well, you know, here's what this move can punish. What the hell is it? You know, something like fucking FA Tool. Where it, like... I think there is one. Not too sure. I gotta go find it. I think there is a Tekken 7 calculator thing that's out there. I don't know how much information is on there, because there's that fucking other, like, tool that tells you how to do shit. I'm not a big fan of it, but that's just me. Also, these fights, I will tell you right off the bat, Brian fights are shit for me, because I just don't know. I just get hit by fucking snakes. Also, I didn't realize that was gonna be fucking armored. And he did it 4 fucking times. And I just ate them all. And it's like, this dude's probably just like, oh, this is gonna be an easy fight. Wasn't kinda hoping that, but it's like, pretty much was, because I can't really deal with Brians. They're hard to deal with. And I just mean that really because I have experience dealing with Brians. Because a buddy of mine plays a pretty damn good Brian, I feel. Oh man, like, he hates my Claudio, but... yeah, try to do that again at the wall. Bad idea. But yeah, it's just like, sometimes I don't see some of the strings that he does as Brian with these guys, so it's like, ah, shit. Don't know what to do. So it's like, yeah, this is like gonna be a bad fight on its own. And it kind of fucking hurts too, because it's like, Brian's a hard... I feel like, if you don't know the knowledge on how to deal with Brian's, you're dead. Granted, I'm not fucking Akuma, dealing kill combos at 80% to fucking Brian players. Also, that hurt. That hurt me a lot. The fact that he just did jumping 3? Shit, I don't know what the hell that was. But it was just like, it was a jump move, and then it just like, I got fucking punished. Shit. So yeah, it's like, I wanted to try this again, because I'm just like, I could beat this guy, I know I can. Like, half knowing that the Atheist could spell my end at any fucking time. Yeah, let's just fight the guy who 3-0'd me. Maybe I can fucking get another, like, 3-1 or some shit. Just be like, oh, shit.
Round 1.
Yeah, because that's a bright fucking idea. Let your ass get demoted on a fucking Brian player. And yeah, that did happen. Actually, it didn't happen to me with a Brian player. It happened to me with another dude. But it's like... fuck. Trying to think right now. It's like, is there any way? And plus, like, a lot of those armored moves... there's no way for me to, like, really bait them out, too. I mean, I could block them, but I'd have to be, like, really on point with that. Also, that pissed me off. I thought I caught him, you know, with that move in between it. Like, I thought the grab was gonna be fine. No, still fucking is like able to mash out of it. I'm like, you motherfucker. $20 says if I did 2-4, he may not have. So it's like. And I think 2-1-2 also hits on G. Not too sure. And then I got punished for that one. It was a low. It was a. It was a punished low whip, so it's like. Meh. And then I just failed this one. I got low kicked. I'm like. Oh. And they weren't like squash matches either. Like. Well, the first one was a fucking squash hit. A squash fucking win on that guy. But like other than that, like a lot of these times too. I also don't know why the hell I didn't forward 4. Like, I don't have. I forget what the name of it is. Like a ground game, I think you can call it. Yeah, and then I just kept getting like caught by the fucking like jab loops into fucking like the low. I'm glad I. Yeah, I did kill him. That had to have been a kill. I'm glad I fucking got that. No, never mind. Didn't kill him. Shit, thought I did. Right, because that pissed me off there as well. Because I didn't think I was gonna be caught out like that. Because the fucking jump kick out of fucking nowhere, just like the second time in a row, like I just get beaten by that. And then it gets like worse that like he had enough frames to do back 2? Back 1? I don't know the fist on that. But like, yeah, that pissed me off. That definitely pissed me off. It had every right to, but it's just like, again, Brian's kind of one of my fucking things, and then this gentleman right here, Steve is a fucking nuisance, and I had the ample opportunity to fucking demote this man.
Round 1.
And I also really fucking hate those oversized fists because just like how that old like thing about like what the hell is it? King, I think those are supposed to like fuck with the range. Like you think they're gonna hit somewhere else and they don't. And yeah. So those fists really piss me off because they are like illusions. And another thing too that also sucks about fucking dealing with how's it Steve players is that they're counter hit fishers big time. Like that's what they fish for is their counter hits because like that's their game. They just go for counter hits. They just fish for those counter hits and that jab combo shit really fucking works like big time. And I had the ample opportunity to demote this man and it failed. I feel like the term like from what's his face? Shit, I forget. It was an old I don't know if it constitutes as a meme, but that's what I think it is. Anyway, I don't know who the hell it technically is. Yeah, I don't know, just like fucking got a range for that one. I want to say it's Sanford Kelly, but it wasn't him. Where there was footage of him, and then he's just like talking about like, oh, blah blah blah, you know, something for Ultra Street Fighter 4. And it's like, you know, just fucking play a top tier. You know, that's all you need to do is just pick top tier. And I've stated before that like the top tier in this game, or not really top tier, like the tier list in this game isn't a. It doesn't really exist. It's more or less like a kind of almost what I can't say it puts you on the wrong track because it doesn't work that way. And it's like, yeah, Xiaoyu is pretty up there. So is Devil Jin. So is, you know, a couple of other characters too. But like, is top tier list true? Not really, but yeah. And it kind of just, I don't know, it kind of just doesn't exist. And it's just like, well, there's Steve, and there's footage of Harada getting fucking bodied by a Steve player. And it's like, everyone fucking please. There's a lot of Steve players out there. High up on the list, but, you know, they're more higher up there. There's few on the low ones.
Round one.
It's like, this guy is good, but the problem is, like, Claudio, I feel like, actually, in an environment like this, with dealing with someone who actually has, like, a good jab combo string, I feel like a lot of the times Claudio actually kind of has to work for his work, or, well, yeah, he kind of has to, like, work for his shit. Mainly because that's how it is. Because I feel like if we take away anything of like combo differentials and shit like that between like how the two characters work, Claudio doesn't have to work much. You know, Claudio's got like simple strings. Steve kind of has a little bit tough strings, so to speak. But in regards to how the actual things are executed, Claudio has to be a bit more on the footsies game, because Claudio has a lot more unsafe shit than Steve does. And that kind of is, and yeah, that is true. Because look at that. That was a 1-2 combo, and I armored it. And he was still safe on block. So, like, this pissed. And, like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, Claudio, blah, 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 you know, him being on the B tier. It's like, there aren't that many people who fucking play Claudio either. And not in a competitive point of view. It's more or less like, yeah, there are a few Koreans that do play Claudio, but I'm gonna go search up Evo, you know, footage to see who actually had played Claudio at Evo. Probably gonna come up with like 2 people. That's it. If not, well, you know, I'll be bluffing that I actually didn't go in and search up for it. But it's like, it sucks, because you don't actually ever see high play, excuse me, you don't really get to see a lot of the new characters up at top 32. Kazumi, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I know I'll be repeating myself more than once in a lot of these episodes. It's just like, it's just a point. It's kind of just to point something out and to prove how players work. And I also think from him from Brawler, from where I was, at 55 wins, he'd have to be at second Dan? I don't know. No, not second Dan, Jesus Christ. Third Dan, because that'll have to put, because then that would put him at initiate, I think. Oh, and another thing too, like Dragunov is like, press one button, prepare to get fucked. Counter hit, but yeah, it's. I feel like a lot of people abandon Claudio because one of his cons, and it's still true, is like he's unsafe on a lot of things, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty fucking true.
Round 3.
Because there are just times where it's just like you kind of have to commit to the unsafe shit just to get people to fucking do something like their unsafe shit, you know, make them commit to it, and then just like boom, get away with it. So it's hard for me to say like where Claudio lies in a lot of his things too. It's just,
Fight.
I don't know, what hell's it, like $30 for Seasons Pass? I mean, I will be buying Geese Hour, but $20 says it's gonna be like fucking $10. Maybe 5, I don't know. I could get lucky. But then, yeah, I got blown apart by this. If you can learn how to play Dragunov and do that kind of shit, I think I got caught here somewhere. Cause I fought the that Sly, because I knew he was doing it, and then like I just did low fucking. I did a low move. Somehow that beat that. And I think, yeah, I did the wrong thing there. Because then I got just destroyed, because it worked, so back to the brawler I went. And it sucked. It was just one of those fucking days. And I was just like, well, great. Fucking lose out to demoting an asshole, fucking Steve player, and then just, oh boy, look at that. Fucking demoted. I'm hoping that 12 through X episodes that I fucking go through now, that my Claudio game will have improved significantly. But that won't be for another 6 or so days, and then this happened, and I was just like, you motherfucker. And like he still fucking continued that combo, and I was just like, that kind of also threw me off too. Like, I lost so much fucking HP on that fight. It was so stupid.
Round 2.
Like, I don't know how the hell that happened to me. And then I kind of fucking walked forward and then did forward 3 but failed the combo, so it's like, yeah, great. So I kind of deserved that demotion because I was just being fucking bad. I had every right to just... It hurt me, man. It sucked. If there's ever just like one feeling of just like defeat, it would probably be like these battles. But I'm hoping that in the future I can improve. It would be nice to get to Fighter, or back to Fighter, and not lose to a fucking Master Raven. Because that sucked. That was probably my worst thing, because
Round 4.
I actually never fought a Master Raven. Actually, no, scratch that. I didn't mention that I fought one, and yeah, it was like way back in the blue dance, but like that. There it is. Yeah, I got caught by something doing something unsafe, and then I was just like, "This shit counter hit." I was like, "Well, there's no breaking that shit because that's a counter hit move." So, whoops. I'll just be glad when I start learning better wall combos, if that happens. Because you're supposed to be like, if you do get the wall, you can do down forward 3-1 into 2 moves. And then like that's what sucks too, is like I want them, but then I bring my rank back. So I'll be okay with that. For the time being. I mean, like, I'll get back there. $20 says I will probably not fucking improve soon. Yeah. Unless I learn how to Korean back. Unless I start learning, like, 4 things. Instant while rising, instant while running, Korean backdash, and forward dash. Because then I know that I would have improved significantly. Then I just have to start learning my fundamentals a bit stronger. Then I start getting better combos, so to speak. But like, I don't really need instant while running too. Is like, there's some good shit.
Round 1.
Also, this fight was a bad one for me, mainly because, like, the Oscar pool is like 50-50. Either they're really good, or you just fucking shit on them. So yeah, it's like, where do we go, Cotton Eye Joe?
Perfect.
I feel good that I got my golden potato, but
Fight.
it's like, how can you lose this fight? I was not also expecting the fucking 4 goddamn like spins. So that's a move I never see many Oscars using. I don't know why. It was pretty good. Yeah, that. Oh, you fucking parrying bitch. Nice try. I like how I fucking blocked that one. And then I'm just like, oh, you want to parry? Low.
Round 3.
I love that move. Mainly because, for one, I think it's a high parry. I think it also can do mids as well, but I'm not very positive on that. Second, Oscars love to do that shit. Especially in fucking low dans, like the blue dans and shit. It's just, it makes no fucking sense why they do that. Like, you gotta like bait it. You have to make them do it. And like, that is the one thing I've also learned like a lot of times too, is like, here's the funny thing, like, I don't remember who coined the phrase, I think it was on 4chan, about like, you have, Tekken is like chess. You wait for your opponent to do something stupid on their turn, and then you take advantage of it. I feel he is right. Also, I don't ever think...
No. Round 1.
Excuse me.
Fight.
Rephrase that sentence real quick. I don't remember fucking Oscar having those tickle bitties like that, cause Jesus Christ, those things are fucking ginormous. But then again, that's the illusions. Also, oh, look at that, another repeat of the first match. Potato first round.
Fight.
Oh man. Another thing that also sucks too as fighting or doing some of those things when they're in the air is that you lose half the damage. I think it's half. Also, that was a really fucking tight crowd because it's just like, oh, like, hi. Let that one in there. Oops.
Fight.
Yeah, right there. So I think it is like, because that counted the mid, so yeah, I think it's mid high. Because it counted a fucking hop kick too. I also really hate doing that too, because I keep going forward, not. I keep going forward, not forward, so it's like I fail to do anything about that. And it hurts too, like counter hit. So yeah, like sometimes you just gotta be careful with that shit. And I just get bullied, like, okay, trying to do unsafe shit, yeah, bad idea, and then it's just like, yeah, great, now it does the fucking counter hit, like right single for it, no full buttons. I hate fucking matches like these.